Islam Makhachev, training with Georgia St. Pierre before his welterweight debut, shook the MMA world, igniting debates on how he would perform against Jack Della Maddalena. The potential clash has quickly become one of the sport's most anticipated topics, as fighters, coaches, and analysts share insights on why this matchup stands out as one of the most fascinating in recent memory.
Who do you think's going to win in the fight between Jack Della and Islam?
It's a good fight, but a tough fight. I go a little bit more on Islam.
You mentioned welterweight in the past as well. Is that something that you can still see yourself going back down to welterweight, or are you looking to just stick?
We always have some different plans.
Do you think Islam will fight?
Israel Adesanya was among the first major voices to analyze the matchup. He argued that Jack Della Maddalena's striking could present serious problems for the Dagestani champion, provided the Australian keeps the fight standing. By maintaining distance, using sharp boxing combinations, and avoiding takedowns, Della Maddalena could create real trouble. However, Adesanya stressed that Islam Makhachev is far from one-dimensional. Even when pressed into striking exchanges, Islam can instantly transition into his world-class wrestling. That seamless unpredictability makes him dangerous from every angle. Adesanya warned that Della Maddalena cannot afford even the slightest lapse in focus against such a versatile opponent.
Della versus Islam. How are we feeling about that?
I think Della is going to get it done. I feel from talking to Tim and also seeing Della, and also I've only spotted Della once, like not really hard crazy, but and I didn't try and take him down at all, but I've seen him at your gym sparring, and his scrambles are crazy.
Yeah, he's
even
good with
watching him
scrambles.
with Bilal as well, and Gilbert Burns. His scrambles are crazy, and I feel Islam would feel like he bit off more than he could chew once he gets in there with him, because when he puts some things on him, he's like, oh shit, I'm not standing with this guy, I have to take him down. And then he tries, gets him down, and he gets back up, or he couldn't get him down, because he's a big dude. People don't realize how big Della is as well, and he's solid. So I really
Dense,
think,
man, just dense.
dense, yeah. Like when I felt, like I said, we're sparring, and then it's just a weight behind it, and the way he throws it, the body banging, man, fucking good. But yeah, this fight, Ben Vickers said he's gonna knock him out, and I believe him. I honestly believe him, because I just think he's not gonna be able to hand with him on the scrambles, or when he gets back up, he's gonna, like Della is just so stoic. And he just, like you said, focuses on his own game. And when he does that, I really think he's gonna get him. And I can't wait till that happens, and wherever it is, I'm gonna be there.
Jorge Masvidal echoed the concerns about Jack Della Maddalena's striking and aggression, but highlighted a different angle: weight dynamics. He views Islam Makhachev's move to 170 pounds as a gamble, noting that losing the size advantage he enjoyed at lightweight could expose him. Cutting down to 155 was always a grueling process for Makhachev, yet competing at welterweight might alter his effectiveness in unexpected ways. Meanwhile, Jack thrives in chaos, with finishing power that doesn't fade under pressure. Masvidal praised how the Australian dismantled Belal Muhammad on short notice, suggesting that this relentless style could force Islam into uncomfortable positions and reveal vulnerabilities that fans and analysts have never witnessed before.
In Islam, bro, he's a big guy. He's sucking out a lot of weight to get to 55. I think he might start doing better at 70. Problem is though, Jack is special. We're gonna see just how special he is if he beats Islam Jack, #1 pound for, wow, that's impressive, you know. I'm leaning towards Islam, brother.
Oh, really?
You know, but I really think it's gonna be a tough fight for him, but a great fight, man.
Jack was able to defend takedown attempts by Bilal.
Bilal has the best cardio in MMA, but Bilal doesn't have Islam's technique. Not same technique, not same. Very good, very aggressive. Bilal never stops a dog. Attack. But Islam is like smart, man. Boom. You know, Islam's level of wrestling is above. His stand-up game is improving. I don't think he could go stand-up in the beginning with Jack. Jack has way better hands, way better range, faster, stronger. But as the rounds go on later and later, he could do.
While striking drew plenty of attention, others highlighted wrestling defense as the key factor. Ian Gary emphasized that Jack Della Maddalena's takedown defense could be his most valuable weapon. He argued that Jack's size and defensive abilities might shift the balance in his favor. At welterweight, Islam Makhachev will no longer enjoy the size advantage he had at lightweight. If Jack successfully stuffs the opening takedown attempts and forces Islam into extended boxing exchanges, the fight could unfold far differently than the typical Dagestani-style clinic.
Who do you think wins, Jack or Islam?
It's such a tough one to talk about. Islam is phenomenal. He's good everywhere. Size matters. When you're talking about an extra 15 pounds, when you look at the size of Volkanovski versus Jack Della Maddalena, there's a big size discrepancy. And Volk gave him a good fight. And then Dustin Poirier, it wasn't absolutely completely dominant by Islam. It was a tough fight. Size is going to play a huge part, even on the ground. I feel like Jack could get it done with just some clean boxing and good takedown defense. But I can absolutely see Islam coming in and doing what Islam does and going out there and just looks like the phenomenal mixed martial artist he is.